Well, hello everyone. Wade for the Kingdom Report back with you yet again for another breaking Disney Parks news update out of California, where earlier today the state of California officially issued reopening guidance for theme parks, a story that we've been tracking for you all the way back to July, where originally the state of California said they were going to be issuing reopening guidance and failed to do so. During that time frame, we've seen a lot of things, as the governor of the state of California said publicly multiple times that they were working with theme park industry leadership and ensuring that a comprehensive approach was being brought to the guidance and guidelines that would ultimately govern the way in which theme parks were going to reopen. During that time, we also saw Disney executives and the mayor of Anaheim come out publicly to declare that nobody had been in touch with them from the state of California, nobody had worked with them or even answered their calls when they had reached out. Today, Dr. Mark Ghaly, the Health and Human Services Secretary for the state of California, officially declared that smaller theme parks can start reopening under a limited capacity model. The color-coded system that the state of California has created has multiple tiers in which a county can fall in. The worst being the widespread category, the next worst being the substantial category where Orange County and the Disneyland Resort sits, the next being the moderate category, and the least of all being the minimal category. The Director of Health and Human Services for the state of California said that Disneyland and theme parks of its size can officially reopen once they reach the minimal category, that is less than one daily new case per 100,000 residents. This is something that has led to sharp criticism of the guidance online and across the theme park spectrum here in California, as Disney has now officially responded. A statement being issued from Ken Portrock, the president of the Disneyland Resort, reads as follows, quote, "We have proven that we can responsibly reopen with science-based health and safety protocols, strictly enforced at our theme park properties around the world. Nevertheless, the state of California continues to ignore this fact, instead mandating arbitrary guidelines that it knows are unworkable and that hold us to a standard vastly different from other reopened businesses and state-operated facilities. Together with our labor unions, we want to get people back to work, but these state guidelines will keep us shuttered for the foreseeable future, forcing thousands more people out of work, leading to the inevitable closure of small family-owned businesses and irreparably devastating the Anaheim and Southern California community." Close quote. No doubt a damning statement from the president of the Disneyland Resort, Ken Portrock, as I know this is something a lot of people are seeing as just kicking the can down the road. Certainly feedback we have received on our channel after the initial announcement of theme park reopening guidance was shared with everybody. And definitely this is a situation where less than one daily new case per 100,000 people in a region, especially county-wise for Orange County being in that substantial category, this is something that a lot of people see as Disneyland won't be able to potentially reopen until maybe next spring or definitely after a vaccine is been issued. Therefore, this is something that has led many to speculate is just yet another stopgap to sort of push theme parks of Disneyland size into a corner and not allow them to reopen in any capacity, as certainly theme parks are looking to try and prove themselves in the state of California, as they have in other regions around the world, and as Disney has out in Orlando. The Health and Human Services Secretary for the state of California, Dr. Mark Ghaly, even said today in his press conference that his team that went to Orlando, quote, saw things that we were very reassured by, and cited a handful of different strategies that they noticed out in Orlando that impressed them. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that it impressed them enough to offer a little bit more wiggle room in terms of proving themselves here in California. Disneyland Resorts and other theme parks of their size are now in a situation where they have to simply wait for the county to improve before they can prove themselves. An unfortunate situation all around for anybody that has been out to Walt Disney World theme parks. You know for certain that Disney has been able to not only maintain a safe and orderly environment, they have gone to great lengths to ensure that health and safety has been sort of underscored, and they've thought of everything above and beyond. We also have a series here on the Kingdom Report YouTube channel entitled Disney World in Pandemic, where I spent several days visiting Walt Disney World, 1 month removed from the reopening date, to showcase exactly what was going on and to give you kind of a raw take as to what I experienced in the theme parks, traveling there, in the hotels, in the restaurants. And I have to say, I felt a lot safer than my local grocery store, that's for certain. So knowing that California has officially issued reopening guidance for most other industries located in the state, and now issuing this reopening guidance for the theme park industry, it's nice to now have at least a roadmap, because that didn't exist before, but this roadmap seems just a little bit unachievable given the situation we find ourselves in currently in California. For theme park vlogs, news coverage, and more, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. You hit that thumbs up button if you appreciate what you hear or see, and ensure that the notification bell is turned on so that you never miss an update. For the Kingdom Report, I'm Wade Heath. We'll keep you up to date as more information comes our way.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.